Rell Seas just dropped Devlog 2, and they have a lot of stuff to show us here. They've showed us 4 fruits and a couple of weapons here that are all very interesting. Now, me personally, all I care about was the Pika Pika fruit. For me, this was the selling point, if I was gonna play the game or not. Is Pika Pika valid or not? So we're actually gonna take a look at all the skills, and I'm pretty much just gonna give points to them at random. I'm not gonna lie, just how I feel. So yeah, let's get into the thing. There'll be a counter on the top left or right. So yeah, let's get to it. Now, as a light magic or light oriented ability enthusiast, right, I'm expecting the Pika Pika fruit to, you know, be up to my standards, right? My standards, what I believe Pika Pika should be. Yeah, I'm just gonna be imposing my thoughts on what Pika Pika is, what it is right now, and what I would rather have. First thing I did after seeing the devlog, I took to Twitter and I replied to Rell Games or Rell Sin's tweet. And I said, I really don't like the approach y'all took for Pika, specifically the more melee-oriented skills. The axe being an inspired look of Escanor's axe and the moves just looking like it doesn't fit Pika at all. I think a more mage-like multi-hit burst type of design fits Pika Pika better, right? So when I'm saying this, I'm pretty much saying that a mix of range and some close range combat would probably fit Pika Pika the best, right? And having it mostly be multi-hits or something that revolves around doing burst damage. Also, I noticed that Pika Pika for some reason had moves that were literally slower than Gura. I don't get it. It's literally the light fruit. It should be the fastest thing in the goddamn game. But yeah, other than that, let's go over it. So at first glance, you can see that the Pika Pika fruit has a axe, right? Now, first thing that came to mind was, why does Pika Pika have an axe? And why does it look like Escanor's axe of all things, right? It's like they didn't even bother to even look into the source material a little bit, like even just a little bit. What they could have done is just make it so it just lights up your legs, just like Kizaru, right? Something straightforward, it makes sense, and it's not ramble. It's like they wanted to take a page out of the GPO's book where for some reason in GPO, Pika Pika had a rapier. Now that kind of makes sense a little bit, but at the same time, I really dislike how GPO handled Pika Pika as well. It's just not that cool. But yes, in my opinion, the axe has to go if they were going to rework it. Please rework it. I don't want to see an axe in your game for a light fruit. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. This thing is the axe's rupture skill. It's the skill you see used when he slams the ground and it makes an explosion. All right, this is very interesting. Why does Pika Pika have a skill like this? It's supposed to be like an AoE? I don't know, bro. When I think of light fruit, I'm mainly thinking of fast, precise, and maybe some minor explosions, right? Some like decent sized explosions, but no, he is literally slamming the ground, causing the fucking earth to shake. Next thing I wanted to make note of is the leg combo kick skill. Actually, that skill is really good. I like that skill because it actually utilizes something that is in One Piece, right? Kizaru uses legs. This is a leg skill, and it's a combo extender or a combo starter as well. Congrats to them. They actually got this skill very good. It's really cool. The next skill is the light ray skill. So they actually did the light ray completely different than I was expecting. So props to them. The light ray is actually really good and really cool compared to GPO, because GPO was just weird. GPO's light ray is actually so dog shit. It's terrible. But this light ray is pretty sick. Now, only critique I could give them on this light ray is instead of making it just zigzag around and just knock you back, what if instead it zigzagged, right, really fast, like a really fast startup skill, and then it explodes in that entire path. That entire path just explodes, right? And it just knocks them back. It's a one big hit instead of multi-hits sending you back and forth. I think that'd be way cooler. Light kick, they actually got down really well. I actually like light kick, super basic. It's just a projectile that explodes. I like it a lot. This could be cool. Yeah, I have nothing to say about light kick. They got it right. Moving on. Now on to Pika Fly. I'm not gonna lie, Pika Fly's crazy. It's actually probably the coolest looking skill out of all the skills on here, bro. I can't lie. The movement, I'm a movement heavy person, so the movement is clean. It looks fluid. It looks nice to follow. It looks unpredictable, right? Most games make light Pika Flight just super predictable. You just go in a fucking straight line. I don't know why, but that's the formula they stuck with. Glad they decided to switch it up and do something different. It looks like they decided to make it similar to kind of the Mace's Q spec in the air or whatever. I don't know if it's the Q spec, but the Mace move that uses in the air where it kind of like glides a little bit. I like that approach a lot on the Pika Flight. It makes it look better. Next move is Mirror Kick. Now, Mirror Kick is a standard. He actually uses it in the anime, so they really can't mess this one up. Bar for bar, they followed what Mirror Kick is awesome. That's great. Good move. I like it. Now on to what I believe is pretty much peak Pika. Light shower. Now light shower pretty much is the move where you send out a bunch of little light projectiles that do explosions. It's like a shotgun almost. This skill is the coolest one in the kit. The coolest one, I believe. It's good coverage on AoE, it shoots out fast, and it has a lot of range. Like, it has a lot of range. This is probably one of the best skills in the kit, I believe. So I'm glad they got this one right. That pretty much sums up all the Pika skills, and yeah, we just came down to a grand total of 15 points. 15 points is kind of pretty high, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting way lower when I was going through this, but yeah, 15 points. I fuck with Pika. Pika is cool, but it could be better. It really could be better. It could be 20 points, you know what I'm saying? Instead of 15. If you guys liked and enjoyed, be sure to comment, leave a like, and subscribe. A thing I want you to comment specifically is get rid of that axe, all right? Get rid of that axe. I don't want to see it. All right, but without further ado, peace.